shed some light on the situation. Okay, let's go. Hello to whoever's here. Suppy sup. I'm doing my hair. Justin, Henry, greetings. Hi, gorgeous. Thank you. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Hopefully it was restful. Baby girl cute. I thank you, Mondarius. You're great. God damn. That's wonderful. I was expecting like so much of a what is the word I'm looking for? Aggressively fantastic. I wasn't expecting that kind of answer. Always nice to hear. Hey, Josh. Josh is back. Smaking it, jerking it, smacking it, smack. Let's see. So the schedule is a little different today. We're gonna switch it up a little bit because Dig wants to go to the gym. Crazy, I know. He wants to go to the gym, and it's on the way home from his job. So he's gonna stop up there, and I'm gonna meet him there. And we've done that before. Like we're love the hair. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming along. I still have this is the old style, so I'm gonna take these loose. But I'm a little lazy when it comes to doing parts. I feel like this is a shared experience for especially Black girls. I don't really like doing parts. And so what I do is I'll take a loose each individual braid and braid them up as we go. So this is probably the next one. May I ask you a personal question? Go for it, Justin. Sit on my face. Thanks, Mondarius. But yeah, what I was saying is we're going to go to the gym today. And so I'll probably how tall are you? I am 5'8". I was thinking you were gonna ask like something like weird. Yeah, I'm 5'8". Zoomer, hey. What's up, matey boy? How you doing? Yeah, I feel like I am taller than what people assume upon seeing me. You're 6'2". My dad is 6'2". Like my whole family is super duper tall. I'm actually like one of the short ones, like of his side of the family, which is a little disappointing. I'll be honest. Like all of his family are athletes and like college athletes, not just like oh yeah, no, they played basketball for a minute. No, they went to school on scholarship for athletics, various things, track and field, basketball, um, football. Not I. I did get a scholarship, but it was because I'm a smart cookie, or at least I'm really good at regurgitating information. Because really, that's what school is good at measuring: is your ability to acquire, synthesize, and regurgitate information. And I would say the synthesis is small, especially in high school. The amount of synthesis you're doing is not that much. Still natural. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, I guess yeah. I don't put chemicals in my hair if that's what you're asking. Let's see. Accepting accountability. Thank you for the 100. Have a heart. Have another. Have a third. Have a fourth. Can you do a 360? I really don't want to get up. But you do hold a 36-hour job. Damn. Like 36 a week? Or a pay period? No, a week. What the fuck? 36 a week. I feel like that's sneaky. That's fucking sneaky. Like, employers will be like, yeah, we're going to give you 36 hours so we don't have to pay you full time. It's bullshit. Please. I need to check your sis. Slay. Thank you, Brandy. No shaving. Oh yeah, no, I don't shave. I have an autoimmune disorder, and that's just not going away. And so as long as I have it, I'm not shaving. Cowboy, hey, it's a little early. We have a different plan today, so I'm gonna be doing my hair a little bit, not very long. Then I'm gonna make dinner, and like only kind of sorta. I'm not gonna make like the whole plate like I'm serving it up. Yeah, I'm just gonna set it up, and then I'm gonna leave to go to the gym with Dig because he wants to go to the gym today, and I am 100% on board with any physical activity that he is interested in doing. Even if I don't feel up to it, let's fucking go, because getting a habit started, like getting it like ingrained, be fucking nice. And like sometimes you need somebody else, you need the support. And so I'm here for support. You're about to change, get ready for work. Hey, I was just about to say your hair is dope. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually like literally in the middle of doing it. Chevy gang, what you gonna make? I'm gonna make chicken and rice soup, and I have a salmon fillet that's marinating in the refrigerator, and maybe like some broccoli or something. I don't really care about the vegetable. I mean, the vegetable matters. It very much matters because Dig is like really particular about the vegetables that he like, or he has like a small group of vegetables that he eats with any regularity. But I have like 3 that are like in the rotation all the time. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and asparagus. Oh, sometimes squash. You can do squash, like a buttery, garlicky, because like squash, when it's in season, it is so delicious. It's like sweet and earthy, getting off point. But for the soup, the rice and chicken soup, I'm going to get some bread bowls. I'm gonna get like one of those bread bowls and pour it into the bread bowl, because Dig really, really likes, anytime I make a pot pie, he fucks them pot pies up. And so since I won't be able to like be at the house to cook the pastry, I figured a bread bowl is just as good, right? I feel like that's not terrible. And I could have got some pizza dough and like cooked it, like be cooking it right now, but I'm just gonna get a bread bowl because that's easier. But yeah, we got a few things. Just scrolling through Retro River Walker. Well, welcome. You're beautiful. Gotta go. Bye. It was good seeing you. Let's see. Stephanie Piper? Who is that? Are you a woman? No, I am not, David Fitzgerald, but thank you for asking. You have 10 seconds to answer me. Oh shit, well. What happens if I didn't answer in time? Because I definitely didn't answer in time because I scrolled up to answer everybody else's questions before you. Oh, Anthony, welcome back. Do you snore when you sleep? Do you sleep when you snore? You need to get back to the gym more. Listen, it's hard to do. If you need not so much body double, because I can't really a body double for you, but if you need some motivation, I will send you shit. Let me know. Oh yeah, I did say I was going to do a 360. Give me a sec. I'm not in like a super nice outfit, but I find this is like a frequent request. I've got a lot of stuff. Too much stuff. Maybe this way is better. This is probably what I'm gonna wear to the gym. Bam. But yeah, we're working on the hair. It's coming along. It looks really nice. I do like the blue. And instead of doing just solid blue, I decided to get another umber to throw in here. And so this side is like a dark blue to teal. Though I do have another blue umber that's like sky blue, and I kind of do like it. This was like the test one, and I'm just leaving it in because I think this is really pretty. But yeah, it's been taking me a sec to get my hair done just because I'm indecisive. And like when I started doing the solid blue, like the dark side, I was like, well, this isn't slapping like I was thinking it was going to, because this side, while the color is like busy, where there's a lot going on, it's actually pretty subdued once it's like in a braid. EBT? No. I know, surprising, but yeah, no. Cowboy, get clean. Yeah, I'm gonna have a fantastic time in the gym. I'm hoping. Actually, like I went to the gym over the weekend, and neither of the times was I feeling great. Well, I did get vaccinated. I got my like flu and COVID, and that's probably why I was not feeling so great on Saturday and Sunday. Oh, Nico, welcome back. YouTube was down for you? Oh man, for a minute. No job as clown. Yeah, that's what a lot of people assume. It's understandable. But yeah, my job is disaster relief, so they might call me out to your house. But for real, I actually like super love my job. So anytime someone mentions jobs, I get a little excited. What I do is construction inspections. And so whenever there is a disaster, a tornado, a hurricane, flooding, fire, they send me out to determine whether or not we're going to be getting federal aid to the people in the area. It's very fun. And people are always excited to see me and so gracious. And I don't know, to hear their stories, to see the strength of not just individuals, but whole ass fucking communities coming together to build each other back up, that shit is fucking beautiful. And I do hope, what is your name? Skalways? I do hope that you find a job that is as fulfilling and fun as mine. I really do. Because life kind of sucks for the most part. And you have to find your little pockets of serenity, your little pockets of joy in the little things that you do. And it's real fucking helpful. Like, because my job, like when I'm working during disaster season, I'm working upwards of 60 hours. It's rough. It can be pretty fucking rough. So I'll have like 10-hour days, 6 days a week. But to know that like most of that time is going to be pretty goddamn fun for me is nice. It's nice. And I hope you can say the same thing. Jesus loves you. Tell Skalways. Let him know. Your house is a disaster. It's all because of my life. Damn, Justin. I mean, I feel that because this house is not looking great. I don't know if it's because of my life so much as it is everyone else's. Or maybe just current circumstances. What is your favorite color? I'm boring. I'm boring as fuck. Hence the name of the channel. I like the color gray, like a whole lot. That's probably my favorite color. My favorite color for like little accessories and stuff. I really like green, like lime green. This is my ring for my phone. But if I'm wearing a color, like just clothes, usually I just wear black. But gray is like, it's up there. Like heather gray, like a dark, almost black gray, just looks nice. And then to have my hair silver, I like your hair. Thank you. Yeah, I spend a fair amount of time doing it, so it is good that it is appreciated. Takes quite a bit of effort. So this is the umber that's on this side. And while it looks super busy here, right? But then when it's in the braid, it looks pretty subdued. I guess because the colors they make sense. Like they're cohesive. Is that the word that I want to use? You're a green type guy? Oh, because you chose that color as a kid. I feel you. Yeah, as a kid, my favorite color was probably lavender. I really liked lavender as a kid. And over time, I guess I just decided, like, let's take a little bit of the purple out until there's none, and it's just gray. Where do you sign up for disaster help? Oh, you want to help people? Oh, I thought you were saying you want me to come to your house and help you. You can go on USA Jobs, and like FEMA is almost always hiring. I don't work for FEMA, but I work with them often. And so I would say FEMA is like probably your best bet because they have a lot of lateral mobility and they have a lot of professions that they like want people to have outside of just general construction knowledge. Because they have people that are disaster preparedness. They have people that do like codes, codes of various areas, like the regulations. That's what I'm trying to say. They have people that do archaeology because sometimes there'll be a historical site that's damaged. Yeah, they have a shit ton. And then also because FEMA is like government assistance for like federal funded infrastructure. So roads, culverts, bridges, schools, police stations, stuff that's like funded by the government. What is your favorite shoes? My favorite, I have a lot of boots. A lot of boots, like super goth boots. And those are probably my favorite. Like just generally speaking, like just goth as fuck boots. USAjobs.com or .gov, sorry, .gov, because it's a government site. And FEMA is FEMA. I don't remember what it stands for, but they're under Homeland Security, which I feel like because the government's like kind of on a freeze a little bit. Like there's some departments that aren't being paid. There's like people that Dig knows that haven't been paid in like 5 weeks. It's pretty fucking bad. But because FEMA is like for disaster stuff, like y'all never will have to worry about not being paid. Do you have any Crocs? I do. I have some ugly ass Crocs. And I got them because Dig wanted to get some Crocs. And he was feeling really self-conscious about getting them because they're not, the coolest looking shoes. And I was like, oh, bitch, listen, I'm a bad bitch. And if I'm wearing the Crocs with you, you're going to be a bad bitch too. And so I decided to get some Crocs even though I didn't really want any. And I got him a pair and he's loved them. And so I was glad to be able to provide a little bit of support for the homie. It looks super pretty. Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. Yeah, I'm actually not probably going to get all that many braids done before it's time to start dinner. Yeah, no. I'll probably get like one. I stay disappointed in myself because I need like some solid hours where I'm sitting like set aside, and I have 20 braids on each side left, so that's not bad. But that's a few hours. What food makes you gassy? Um, Carrots. I don't know what about them fucks me up. But yeah, carrots do. I eat a lot of vegetables, so like I don't really have an issue with like cooked vegetables. It's more raw vegetables. Not really just raw vegetables, literally just carrots. That's it. Everything else is fine. And so I avoid raw carrots because whenever I do have stomach issues, I do have IBS. And so when I have my IBS activated, it'll activate my autoimmune disorder that's like affecting my armpits, and I really don't want that. It's bad. It is, yeah, it's not good times. I always find it weird, like what I don't know what's so funny. um, I always find it super duper weird. The people that are like, ew, why are you asking me that kind of question? It's like it's human. I mean, it's a odd question to ask. I'll be honest. That's weird. And like I'm not looking at you weird, but I'm like, well, I'm gonna keep track of this one. Um, but I always thought it was super duper weird to get like bent out of shape and grossed out by like processes that all people have. Like everybody gets a little gassy. Everybody experiences a duress, gastric distress, discomfort. And I would like to normalize that shit. That'd be nice. You remind me of Usher. That's a first. Well, thank you. What about me reminds you of Usher? Because it's certainly not my hair. Let it burn, let it burn. Okay. Because I've actually never seen like Usher like in his regular everyday life. Is he like a chill dude? Because he seems a little vain to me, I'll be honest. But maybe that's just, you know, his persona as an artist. Like he has to be a little bit. He has to have a little bit of the machismo. But yeah, I grew up in the 90s. Well, I didn't grow up in the 90s. I was born in the 90s. I grew up in the 90s. It's just like I came of age in the 2000s, the early 2000s. And so like 2000 is when Yeah came out. And that shit was like on the radio nonstop. Oh my fucking God. And so while I do know who Usher is, that was definitely a time where like we didn't have access to celebrities like knowing how they actually are outside of performance. In his everyday life, he is picking cherry. What does that mean? You play Minecraft with him? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, well that very much humanizes him. The fact that he plays Minecraft, like that, literally, that's it. That's all I need to know. All right, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's make this happen. There we go. How's that looking? That looks fine. Hell yeah. And so how I typically do my braids is I add hair as I go so that the braid looks a little bit more natural, where it's like thinner at the top and then gets thicker in the middle and then thins out again at the bottom. And then also that puts a little less strain on your hair. It's just generally a good idea. Hello, Jeffrey. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm doing my hair. Probably not for long though, because I need to kind of half start dinner. Yeah, we're gonna start dinner. I'm gonna make some chicken and rice soup. And on the way to the gym, I'm gonna get some bread bowls to put that bitch in there, and I think that's gonna be fantastic. That's gonna be a great outcome, but not like a big bread bowl. Like when you go to a restaurant and get like a soup, and it's fucking huge. I'm gonna get like some crusty rolls. Like they usually come in a pack of 4, and I'll cut the top off, dig out the inside, and pour the soup inside. Yeah, that's gonna be great. And then also salmon and a vegetable, probably broccoli, because that's what I saw last time I looked in the refrigerator. My braids, are they fire? Thank you. Yeah, they're meant to be half and half. So this side is like a pink umber and the other side is just blue. But then I was like, yeah, this blue is a little bit drab. So let's add some fab. So I added this teal umber to the bottom. Like this is the color? Yeah, this is the color. And I actually like both of these just by themselves. But since I did it, like I had a vote for it, and this is what was chosen by the members, that's what we're doing. Though I did add the green to the bottom of the blue because I was like, oh, this is not hitting the way I wanted to hit. You're new to my channel? You're very beautiful. Thank you. Pretty, lovely, and also I like your hair. Thank you very much. Yeah, it takes a minute. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and so I am always appreciative of people that will like it generally. You're definitely gonna like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Yeah, usually on my channel, it's been a second. I need to do a poem. Yeah, I'm gonna do a poem soon. I have a couple video ideas that I want to do, but I very much would like to recite a poem because I have a lot of poetry, and over the years, I throw some poems here and there, but poems and essays. It's in my mouth words playlist. So if you're like after this live and you're fiending for some fin, that would be a way that you can get your daily dose. I mean, I have quite a few videos. I have like over 700, so it's not like you're gonna run out anytime soon. But yeah, Mouthwords is probably the playlist like of all of my content that I'm most proud of. It's Mouthwords. Because it also very much is not just like beyond just being expression of creativity. It's an expression of my inner thoughts. It is literally what I do to relieve pressure from this unseen valve within me. It's a little bit like taking a dump, a little bit, but it's from my brain, which is crazy to think that like this is like a little bit of a waste product. Like the stuff that's in my poetry and stuff, it's a bit of a waste product. It's a bit of a stuff that has been synthesized from just my experience as a person and the various media that I consume, and expelling it out into the world so that it doesn't stay in my head and make me feel bad. Because yeah, that's why I practice self-expression more so than anything else. Like, yeah, it's cool to have like people that see it and connect to the experience, but it's really just to get the thoughts out of my head because I feel like if I keep them in there, if I allow them to fester, they just make me sick. Saddam and Gomorrah? Are you saying like that's what's going on here? Wild. But go off. Yeah, everybody's entitled to their opinions. Um, I don't speak wrong, so I don't quite get it, but go off. Also, I started using braid gel. This shit goes hard as fuck. I understand why people use it now. It's super duper useful. And these braids at the front, no braid gel. Looking fuzzy as fuck. These braids back here, braid gel. Looking tight as hell. So I might go back and redo like just like the first couple here. I have sure contacts. I'll bring them back. Yeah, I'm planning on going to the gym today. And so I didn't put contacts in just because I was like, oh, I'm actually doing stuff today. Who is this beautiful person? I go by Finn. It is short for Muffin. Also, thank you. Okay, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this here because I'm not even going to be using this color. Where's my dark blue? Do I only have one? I feel like that's a fucking lie. First and foremost. I got purple here. I got my purple. I've been mixing in the purple because I wanted to look more like the indigo on this other side. Chocolate chip muffin. You could say that. And so these ends are actually this blue at the top. I just don't believe that I didn't bring multiple packs of this hair upstairs. Oh, I did. Here she is. You're late, but did you have a good weekend? I didn't quite have the best weekend, but it's because I got vaccinated, and I get got by vaccines. And so I was like kind of sick for the majority of the weekend, but I'm feeling good now. We have bounced the fuck back. Hold up. Finn would make a mint doing voiceover work. If that's still a thing with AI, yeah, listen. I've been thinking about it. I have a friend who does voiceover work. I need to talk to them and ask them like, how does that go? Like what, how? I also have a friend that does burlesque, and I kind of want to learn how to do burlesque. Just to have a better awareness of like my body and like how it's moving. Cause God, I don't know. It's just really bad at moving my body. I have a storm style voice. Thank you. James, how are you, beautiful? I am doing pretty good. Yeah, feeling a little productive because I'm getting my hair done. And we're going to start dinner probably within the next couple minutes. Because Dig wants to go to the gym today. And I want to support that in any way I possibly can. So I'm going to start dinner now and like kind of half do it so that I can reheat it when we get back from the gym. So we'll see if this is a schedule, a regimen that is doable into the future. You have a great speaking voice. Oh, that's what we're talking about, voiceover work. Thank you, Uncle Brother. Uncle Brother. No relation to Uncle Grandpa. Ben, are you in the States? I am. What are you making for dinner? I am making rice with chicken soup, or rice and chicken, rice with chicken. I don't know. I'm making some soup with rice and chicken in it. And then I'm going to buy some bread bowls on the way to the gym because there's a grocery store that I really, really like that has really good bread. And so I'm thinking about getting not like a bread bowl like the big ones that you get at restaurants, but like just a roll, like one of those packs of like big ass rolls, and using that for the bowl. And then I have a salmon fillet that is marinating with, it's like a little bit citrusy, a little bit sweet. It's like a rub that's like for salmon. Um, what else? Some broccoli. And then the bread from the bread bowl, I'm just gonna dig out like a bunch of the bread from it and put it to the side so you can dip it into the soup. I feel like that's perfect. You never tried a bread bowl? You should. It's not even like a big to do. I mean, you could make your own. Like if you went to like go to the grocery store. If your grocery store has like those pizza doughs, like sit out at the deli, you can buy one of those and just make a roll whatever size you want, and then cut the top off, dig out some of the bread, and put your soup in it. It's kind of a decadent experience. It's absolutely worth having. Uncle Grandpa the Dancer. I was talking about the cartoon character. You made honey garlic chicken thighs. Ooh, that sounds good as fuck. With corn and garlic bread, that sounds fantastic. That's my type of meal. Us right now. Salmon fillet. Now you're talking. Hell yeah. Yeah, we stay cooking in the bistro. Yeah, if you look through my community tab, I have a whole bunch of pictures of like all the meals I've made. Like a lot. Because it's pretty much every day, like the weekdays. Because Dig actually likes cooking. So over the weekend I don't really cook. Unless he like really wants something. But usually he wants to cook himself, so just subscribed. Well, thank you. You're somewhat of a shade tree. Are you saying chef? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. I have a good spirit. Thank you. Let me show you some of these meals before. Like, I'm gonna finish this braid. I'm gonna show you some meals though first, because I'm really proud of my meals. Because they be tasting good. They're good, but also they're beautiful. Because that's something that, ooh, this last one. This was a bullshit bistro. This was one where it was like mostly leftovers, or the protein was leftovers. And so this is barbecue chicken sandwiches with coleslaw and sweet potato fries and corn and some hummus and cucumbers, because Dig really likes hummus and cucumbers. Oh, it says it on here. Buttery ass corn. Oops. Girl, where'd she go? Oh no. One more time. One more time. But yeah, one of my favorite meals to make. This is the pot pie from last week. It came out really good. I used duck meat because we made duck the week before, and made like a pretty much just chicken pot pie, but with duck in it. Is there a meal on here? Of course there's a meal. There's always a meal. This is the day that we got the first 50,000 subs. That's chicken, asparagus, some butter garlic fried rice, and I think that's just a roll on the side. Yeah. I be cooking. And I also be cooking in the gym. Hell yeah. Yeah, let me finish this braid so that I can start dinner. Let's see. It's a southern saying. Ah, shade tree mechanic. Oh, I got you. Yeah, instead of like having your actual shop, you just got you at the shade tree. You chilling out here. I got you. My favorite dessert? Hmm. What is a dessert that I eat? I don't know if I like have like a particular dessert that like, I guess cheesecake. I like cheesecake. Like anytime like I go somewhere and I'm in the mood for dessert. I'm not super always like in the mood for dessert. When I am, it's probably cheesecake. Though I do make this really, really good um, bread pudding, pecan pie bread pudding. It's fucking good. And I put caramel on that bitch. Ooh, it's really good. Very proud of it. And I've made like different types of bread pudding because it's a really easy thing to kind of like customize, like mix and match and do different stuff. And so I had a Christmas where I sent a bunch of my friends various bread puddings. My fave pick. Thank you. It's so good. It's so useful, especially because you can use like leftover bread. I don't be using leftover bread. I use Hawaiian rolls because I'm bougie and I want it to be as decadent as possible. But yeah, you could absolutely just use whatever bread you have laying around. It's a really fun dessert to make. But one of them, my friend wanted a Earl Grey lavender bread pudding, and I don't know what happened to it. I sent it out to her, but like it got too hot or something. Like it was soupy when it got to her, which is too bad. And maybe it was like a mistake in the recipe. I'm not sure, but like all the other ones I sent were fine. Um, One was Snickers, and so I just put like caramel and like cut up a Snickers bar and put that bitch in the bread pudding. Can you make pineapple upside down cake? Hell yeah. Yeah, I have done it. That's Dig's favorite cake, and so absolutely, we have made that shit happen. And I made pound cake. Pineapple upside down pound cake goes super duper hard. I love making pound cakes. That was like one of the first cakes that I made, like started making as a kid. Dig, Dig, Diglet. That's my husband. But yeah, I remember when I was making like for the first time the pineapple upside down pound cake, and I was like, what? How the fuck? Because I didn't think about it because I started off just wanting to make a pound cake, and then decided, oh no, you know what we could do because I have old pineapples left in the refrigerator. Let's do a pineapple upside down cake, and I got I used the juice from the old pineapple, but it was not enough to make the glaze to like have like the sticky gooey deliciousness at the bottom of the pan before you put the cake batter in. And so what I did was I took a fucking pineapple Fanta and made it into glaze, and that was so good. It's better than the pineapple juice, to be honest. Lemon pound cake is so good. Yeah, no, it's top tier. You want to be my indentured servant, Zoomer? Aren't you already? I feel like if you're a mod, that's pretty much what you're doing. Well, no, you're not indentured though. It's not like you have to like work until you have paid off your debts. How would you be indentured? I don't know. What would the debt be? Also, I apologize if you're like just being silly and I'm being like really oddly specific about the terminology you're using. You want pineapple upside down pound cake? Listen, don't we all? Life is unfair. You'll work for cake. Did the hair come loose? I had a ponytail. Yeah, no, it's coming loose. That's fine because we don't really even need it because we only did one motherfucking braid. Okay. Also, the issue with doing like my hair super duper long is that like I have to wrap it around my neck. Fake people and fake ass hair. I mean, the hair is fake, but I tend to think I'm pretty fucking real. But you have to stick around to figure that out. But I feel like I tend to buck expectations, especially by people that assume that I am, I don't know, because I'm conventionally attractive to a lot of people, that like I'm really vapid and shallow, which is not for me, not me. I grew up being told I was ugly, so the situation is a little different. I feel like people that grew up having low self-esteem, they tend to be a little bit more genuine than people that grew up being told they're pretty all the time. And I won't say that like a person that has the privilege of being a pretty child can't be a genuine person, but it's a lot less likely to happen because when you have everything handed to you and everyone fall over to please you, you don't really reflect upon the reasons why that might happen. You just allow it to keep happening. But some people don't, which I find admirable as fuck. You still are? Still are what? Oh, you as real as social media pages? Yeah? I mean, my social media pages, like my Instagram, I feel like it shows who I am a fair amount. Um, Not if you only look at my pictures though. If you read the captions, because usually on my captions will be long as fuck. They'll be like a reflection of where I am in life. And um, a lot of people don't like reading like that, which I understand. But I still have the thoughts, so I'm gonna write them down. Kevin, hey baby, what's up? Okay, let's wrap it around my neck so we can finish it because it's super long, and I really don't like holding it in my mouth. I don't like the feeling of like braids in my mouth. Ugh. Or just hair in my mouth. It skews me the fuck out. Man, this braid gel is so amazingly lit. No wonder, like people that have like their hair professionally done, no wonder it looks so good for so long. If you're using like products to actually like make that shit look good, yeah, it's gonna fucking look good. What the fuck? I just never thought that like it was super necessary. And it's not super necessary, but it is helpful. You're already in my indentured servant. Well, I do appreciate the work that you've been putting in. Either way. All right, we're almost at the end. Am I gonna make the fish in the oven? Is that a good idea? No, no, no. Okay, we're gonna make it on the stove. You're pretty, thank you. I'm trying to get prettier. I'm trying to finish this hair. But it's taken a minute and I'm easily distracted. And also a carpal tunnel. Ooh, that's a bit long. Is this the one I just finished? Okay, that's not terrible. We did one whole ass braid over the course of nearly 50 minutes. One braid. Let's move on to something more productive. Let's see what time it is. 3:40? Yeah, that's fine. So I'll cook until 4:30, because that's usually when Dig is getting off work. And he's gonna let me know if he got off early. But yeah, I'll cook until 4:30, at least for now, and then head to the gym because he wants to go to the gym today. Damn, you looking good today. Thank you, Alex. What's the plan? So I'm gonna make dinner, kind of. I'm going to pretty much cook it all and like allow it to be like reheatable. Damn, my face is looking snatched. And it's literally just because the hair is so tight. Are you cold? No, I have nipple rings. I feel like I have a fair amount of people ask me that kind of shit. So let's cut to the chase. Yeah, no, I'm not cold. Are you just stuck with carpal tunnel, or can you recover? You're usually mostly stuck. Um, but if you catch it soon enough, usually people don't catch it until it starts to become like an actual problem. Um, Usually the damage is not permanent. Like you can bounce back a little bit, but usually, yeah, it kind of is permanent. Can we see your nipple rings? Of course not. This is YouTube. But yeah, I had a time where my hand, like this, well, it was on my left hand. This whole part of my hand was asleep for a month, and decided, okay, well, I probably should see a neurologist because that's really weird. And by the time you're having like those kind of symptoms, the damage is already done, and you can wear a splint. There is surgery that you can get done if it's real bad, but mine wasn't that bad. But I do have flare-ups, especially after driving for a really long time or doing my hair, or when it's real cold. You're considering getting a new piercing? Ooh, a below the belt piercing. I kind of want to get one. But I take baths every day, and that makes it difficult. And I take baths for like an autoimmune disorder, and so it makes it hard. Oh, I missed a braid. The hell? Are you a lesbian? Sometimes I wear a lesbian uniform, but no, not the Prince Albert. I mean, maybe. Okay. What was I thinking about doing? Let's do the fish and the chicken, and I guess I could cut up the stuff to go in the soup. No, we gotta make the soup. You gotta make the soup. You plan on getting studs in your ears soon? Hey, turn up. Is that your first piercings or cooler? Lol, you're funny. I try. You're thinking about getting the left nipple pierced, but I don't know. I mean, oftentimes when I see a person that only has one nipple ring, it's usually a dude. And I think it's because the level of pain, it actually hurts quite a bit. And it's mostly dudes. It's mostly dudes where they only get the first one and they can't do the second one. The second one is probably the most painful piercings I ever gotten. The second nipple is way worse than the first. And so I would say not a terrible idea, actually, to do one at a time, like over the course of like some time. Like allow your body enough time to come back. Though, if you get that first one and it hurts real bad, you might not do the second. You might not do the second, which is understandable. And also doing diagonal rather than like straight across, I feel like looks better. Mine are like at a little bit of a diagonal. It gives a little bit of attitude. I'm a dude, so I'm not doing both. What does that mean? Dudes can only get one nipple piercing? What do you have against symmetry? Or cool. Oh, it's your first ones. Your dad always made them look so cool. They are cool. They are. Pain isn't a problem? Oh, okay. I'm not homophobic or anything. I just feel like both. Oh, is it a gay thing? I didn't know that. Is that like the same as like earrings? Because I feel like that was like a thing like back in the 90s where it's like, if you have this earring on this side, that's gay as fuck. Kendall, hi. I'm a dude and I have worn like tape over your nipples because they're sensitive. Woo! They're super sensitive. Damn. I am sorry because like wearing shirts is kind of like a daily occurrence. And so if you're super duper sensitive to the point where you need to put tape over them, that's uncomfortable. What the fuck was in here? Seems like it was fish, which is fine because we're about to put fish in there again. Though I do wish people would clean up after themselves because this has been sitting on the counter since last night. But wish in one hand and shit in the other. Or however that saying goes. Artist, welcome back. Do you have a boyfriend? I have a husband. You know, we out here being old as fuck. It's probably a 90s baby thing. You're exposing your age. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. It's okay, though. Because I'm a 90s baby, so I got it. Because all you wear, as far as jewelry-wise, is a diamond stud necklace. Yeah, no, you could absolutely step up the game. Branch out into something new. Am I married to a white man? No, I'm not. He is blickety black. I know from like the way that I talk, a lot of people assume. But yeah, no, I am. I'm not gonna say like anti-interracial, but like I kind of like being around people that understand my experience a lot. Like a lot. It just makes life a little easier to interact with and to feel understood in the ways that matter. Which is why, like, being with Dig isn't as rosy when it comes to my identity, because I'm a fucking weirdo and he's like the complete opposite. You're cool. Thank you, Chris Cross. When am I coming to Memphis? Man, I don't know. I was actually out there like last year when I went to Arkansas, because I had to take the plane to Memphis and then drive an hour. It is kind of fucking wild. Let's see. Where am I going to cook this soup? Could I cook the soup in here? I feel like this is a little too small for a soup. It'd actually be ideal in a Dutch oven. Let's cook in here. This is a good size soup pan. Is that what we call it? Saucepan? Alright, so I have, and it also has like the conduction shit at the bottom, which is nice. So it's going to be like cooking with the Dutch oven. A little bit. Because the Dutch oven, you can like do a sear. Tony, thank you for the silver star. Silver is kind of one of my favorite colors, so I appreciate it. Also, you can have a silver star. There you go. Completely forgot. Like, I be wearing stars. What's for dinner? I'm making chicken and rice soup and a salmon fillet, along with probably broccoli. That's easy. Yeah, boy. So I'm tossing the chicken in here, and we're gonna sear it right quick, and then put all the vegetables that I want to put in the soup in there. Where's my oil? And because Dig wants to go to the gym today, we're going to cut it short here. However, I always put a picture up in the community tab of the food I made. And so that's what we'll do. Oh no, it's a TWC. Yeah, these aren't pants, they're shorts, but if you like it, I love it. One of your friends said you should get your eyebrows pierced. I mean, you would be in good company. I have a lot of piercings. I have, last time I counted, it was 16. But like right before that, it was 13 because I missed 3 somehow. But yeah, I have 16. And I'm a fan of asymmetry. So I was making fun of was it Crisscross? Who said they only wanted the one nipple piercing? Um being against symmetry, but same. You should be married to me instead. Listen. And I'm just now like seeing that. I didn't know. I couldn't have known. Like, where were you? Where were you? Okay. Let's do fish too. Why not? And I think I'm going to cook the fish all the way through. You're going fast. All right. All right, Josh. Don't go too fast. Don't hurt him. You're always here for me. Listen. That's kind of a beautiful sentiment. I appreciate it. Alright, so I need carrots. I need a little bit of... Let's get the broccoli out, because I'm going to be cooking a little bit of it. Carrots and... what else did I say I needed for the soup? What do people put in the soup? Celery! Celery, and we're going to put some mushrooms in here too. Mushrooms. So damn much. Alright. Yeah. Keep that chicken. And I'm just going to leave all that stuff in there, like all the little bits and stuff. And we're going to deglaze the pan a little bit with the broth, along with, let's see, where's all my broth? I know I have broth in here. Hell yeah. Chicken broth. Some butter, maybe some, what else? I might do apple cider vinegar. I don't think I need it though. Do you have shoes on? No, or don't. Got the titties out. How painful is eyebrow piercing? Not that bad. I would say the most painful piercing is absolutely the second nipple, followed by the first nipple, followed by industrial. Industrials are pretty bad because it's a lot of cartilage and it's 2 piercings. The least painful piercing is probably a tongue ring. They're like not painful at all. Even compared to your ears, to like your lobes. And lobes aren't bad either. But I would say tongue is even less painful. It's just that it swells up pretty bad, so it does ache. Is this real food? Or is it what vegans call food? Yeah, no, this is actual chicken. I just have it in the pan in the pot because I'm going to make soup with it. And so I want to use the the little drippings and stuff from the chicken in the soup. So why not put it in the container that I'm going to make the soup in? Let's see. So I'm going to set this aside because I do want to shred it up to put it in the soup. But it's still kind of hot. And I would suspect this piece right here isn't quite done. Which is all good. Yeah, we got like stuff at the bottom. We want that. We need that. Gotta have that. I would say on the scale of piercings, because I completely forgot to include eyebrow in like the scale that I was giving, it definitely hurts, but it's not I would say it's probably on par with your septum, which is not as painful as your cartilage. And so it's on the lower scale of pain for piercings. Um, yeah, it's definitely more painful than a tongue ring. Probably a little bit more painful than your earlobe, but not by much. So when you get your ears done, take stock of that and like bump it up by like 0.5, maybe 1. That's probably what the eyebrow piercing is gonna feel like. It's not that bad at all. I'm glad you're normal. I try. You'll subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Yeah, I am a little bit fucking weird. I'll be honest. But not in that way. Yeah, I mean, I will eat like a vegan something, but I'm not going out of my way for it. Especially because like it's really expensive, and then also not more healthy, like not more nutrient dense than just eating the meat. And definitely not less fat or less sugar or less salt. Which like I feel like vegan food gets a bit of a food halo. People assume that it's healthier for you, but it's not. Because all the things they have to do to it to make it taste like it's fatty and delicious, well, it's fatty and delicious. Not every day, at least for me. I feel you. No, I understand. Yeah, I'm not so much a vegan person either, to be honest. And like we got a fish fillet. We actually have a salmon fillet here. Ooh. Coming along. Let's see. That skin side, it's feeling. It's going skinny. Ooh. I could flip this with the pan, but I'm not gonna play. But I really like a crispy, delicious crust on my salmon. So that's what we're going for. Well, let me see what you said about belly button, because another one of your friends is getting her belly button pierced. It was bad? Oh, well, if you're, because I feel like the belly button wasn't that bad. So get your ears, and then if the ears are bad, if you don't think you could do it, maybe wait a little bit before doing anything else. I would say like doing your lobes and then doing a cartilage is like usually the progression. Because if you can get a cartilage done, you can get literally any body part outside of your nipples done, I would say. Well, the industrial is pretty bad. Because that's cartilage, but like you see the bar, it's thick as fuck. And compared to this cartilage ring, it's super duper thin. And that's the issue, is that like it's incredibly thick. And so the needle that they stick into your ear, it's a hollowed out needle. And depending on the gauge of whatever piercing you're getting, that's how big the hole is going to be. And this is 14? I think it's 14 is the industrial. Your tongue is a 10, but I will reiterate again that it's not that bad. It don't hurt that bad at all. Your ears, they're like lobes, and cartilage is usually 16. 18 for like babies. And so the industrial is just slightly bigger, but it is big enough to make a difference. That should be hurting. It probably didn't help that I got like 4 piercings all at the same time. So I got the industrial done, I got the forward helix, and I got the tragus, along with my labret that I ended up having to take out, which was very disappointing. She passed out from it? Ooh! Ooh! Damn! just have like different types of nerve endings because like pain registers different from person to person. Damn. Yeah, I could not imagine being knocked out of commission by the belly button ring. I literally got my belly button pierced. I pierced my own belly button at 14. That's like the type of pain tolerance I got. Then my mom saw it and got real upset, understandably so, and took it out. And then I was like, well, bitch, we're gonna do it. We're gonna run that shit back. But it took me over a decade to get the new one. How's the queen today? Flex, I am doing pretty good. We're making dinner early. And, ooh, this chicken is actually cooked to perfection. Pretty tender. Yeah, that's gonna be really good in some soup. Ooh, bitch, yeah. Your girl wants you to get a Libre? It, depends on how your teeth are sitting. Whether or not that's a good idea. And you won't know until you do it. But Libres look so fucking cool. I love my Libre. I had to take it out because it made my gums recede. And it's just how your lip sits on top of your gums. And so if you plan on getting it done, if you do get it done, just pay close attention to what your gums are looking like. Because you gotta take that shit out. You don't get your gums back. Your gums don't grow back. And you can get a gum transplant. Like you can get surgery to I don't know what they do, but it's expensive and it's not worth the having a nice cool little piercing. Though you could do the Libre that's like through your lip, where you have like the two studs just on your lip. That way it won't touch your gums. But I don't find that. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not to say like you can't do it, but like I don't know, to disrupt the lip surface, because I'm a nigga that be using lip gloss and lip stuff. I don't like the idea of having something like on my lip, in it, sticking out at all times. Well, this chicken is super duper tender. So actually, this guy is like just done. So it's like ultra tender. Yeah, I thought it wasn't going to be completely done. So these other pieces are a little bit more done, which isn't bad. EVT, you're back. Welcome. Yeah, we're making dinner. Can't say that I use EVT, but I don't find it particularly objectionable, especially the people that are going through it. I think it's quite helpful to get a little bit of help, because it's hard enough to ask for it, especially in a world where people like will talk shit about you for getting help. And I think it actually takes a good amount of strength and fortitude, like mental fortitude, to acknowledge that you're not perfect, that you have shortcomings, and that you sometimes need support. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Though, Stallway probably isn't the person to come to when you're looking for compassion. That's fine. Because you can come here. And hopefully, Stallway, you don't find yourself in a place where you are the necessary recipient of compassion, because, well, people aren't super keen on helping those that don't want to help others. That see fit to put people down for what, needing help? Because you had a point in your life where you couldn't do anything for yourself. It was kind of fucking nice to have somebody help you, wasn't it? Or just support yourself. Yeah, I'm talking about other shit that maybe you just don't understand. Maybe this isn't the place for you. Either way, you're welcome. Do you think it makes sense that your friend passed out from my previous messages? Let me see. Glad as fuck that you caught my live. I'm glad that you did too. Once again, I'm a man, and the labrae, the lips, is more feminine in your opinion. I mean, you can do feminine stuff if you want to. Um, I would say like if you find it repugnant, that might be something that you need to reconcile within yourself. But if it's something that you actually just want to do, um, even if like you wear this shirt, this fucking crop top, when a man's wearing it, it's a man's shirt. It's real fucking simple. But I understand the social constructs. They're deeply intertwined with our psyches. Let's see. Okay. Your friend passed out from it, but you think it was because her belly button was an outie? Oh. Did they pierce it through the fucking button? Through the guy? That's crazy. What about the ones who take advantage of us? I mean, it depends on the people that you're talking about. Because I would suspect that there are people that do game the system. There are people that kind of slip through the cracks and absolutely will take advantage of people's kindness and generosity. I'm one of those people that like, I'd rather help 100 people and have 3 people cheat me than to not help anyone at all. I'd rather be cheated. Like, to be honest, if that means that I am like, because like the saying goes, a rising tide brings up all ships. Like, that's so fucking true. And so we're only as good as our worst off people. And so if everybody's eaten, we all eaten. And I would like to hopefully maybe bring us to a place where we could be all eaten, because like generally that's just a nice fucking concept, and I realize like it's very idealized, but also it doesn't hurt to try. I'm gonna fucking try. Helping 3 and 100 are cheating you? I mean, are you assuming that like most people on welfare are cheating the system? Because I can tell you, there's a lot of people in the United States, at the very least, that aren't working living wages. Like they don't got enough money to fucking live. And so I could definitely see feeling like some type of way about it, but the people that are cheating you are not the poor ones. Those are not the people cheating. I will let you know. And they're quite invisible. And that's by design. The ones that are cheating you. Who's starving though? There's a lot of people that are fucking starving, bro. Look the fuck around. Like, lock in for real. Like, look at some like actual studies with like on peer reviewed journals. Please educate yourself. Like, I don't mean like ask ChatGPT. Don't do that. Don't go to biased sites. Like, exercise some fucking discretion in the research that you're doing. Maybe food would be cheaper if 30% of the people weren't getting it for free. Crazy that you would say that. Wild. Yeah, I don't. You might want to do a little bit more research. That's all I'm saying. And I don't want to bring down the chat with like your busted ass arguments. So I'm gonna move on to like actual stuff that like I find fulfilling. Hello, USA, Brazil loves you. Thank you. Love back right at you. Your dad passed away like recently? Are you okay, Nikki? See, the political commentary is killing the vibes. I don't even really find it particularly political. Oh, shit. But, like, it do be killing the fucking vibe. And also, That's something that you gotta come to that conclusion on your own. Yeah, this isn't a classroom. You don't pay me tuition, so go ahead, go out there, find the information that you're looking for, and come back. Hopefully correct, but you know, sometimes you get the wrong answers, as we've seen. Yeah. We went from talking about piercings to who knows who, bitch. I think you're going to need to go back. You're going to need to retool some of your research. Scholars. That's what I'm saying. So it seems like it's a bit flawed, and it seems like you've been interacting with biased information. And I'm telling you, you haven't done it. So either push off, or I'm going to have to push you. I really don't want to have to do that. This is really annoying to have people in the chat like fucking spamming vitriol when we trying to chill. You're just saying the fact he passed away March 27th. Wait. He passed away Friday? Friday night? So were you all around him? Did he pass like not alone in a room? Because that's kind of, well, painful. Absolutely the way that you should do it. When they pierced it, they went all the way through? I guess that's the only way you can do it. Holy shit. Jesus. They went all the way through the little guy? Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that probably makes a difference. Oh my God. It's kind of fucking me up to think about them so they pierced like the ridge of the belly button. So they pierced through like this part. And they kept going because like there's something sticking out. They pierced through that as well. Is that what you're saying? Or did they just pierce through the button guy and not do the ridge at all? That's insane. I feel like it would have been better just to do a bottom, because there's a bottom ridge to your belly button that you can get pierced too. That way you wouldn't be piercing the button. I feel like it's like not a great practice to pierce through the button. You don't really see people with those because it's not a good idea. Because, like, what that is, like your belly button, is the umbilical cord after it's, like, got cut off and healed. And usually when something is cut or something is damaged and heals, it creates scar tissue. And so what you're piercing through is just fucking scar tissue. And people that do piercings, they want to avoid that. They avoid that at all costs to disrupt scar tissue because it doesn't heal like regular skin. That's wild. Holy shit. Yeah, I would say, yeah, you can't go with your friend's experience. It does sound like an amateur piercing artist. That's crazy. Let's see if they have like any pictures of that. I don't think I've ever seen that. I mean, it absolutely happened. Because, I mean, we're talking about it happening to your friend. But it's absolutely been documented, is what I'm trying to say. But there's a reason why you never see it. Piercing through howdy. Wild. Let's see this. let's get I'll get this. It's possible, but more complex than in any. Yeah. It's generally not recommended. Piercing directly through the protruding scar tissue. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, god damn. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they pierced through that shit. And this is what I was saying they should have done for your friend is the bottom ridge of the belly button so that you're not disrupting that scar tissue because that's just a terrible idea. Whew. Yeah, that's causing me some consternation. I'm a little confounded by that. Whew, good God. Oh, ooh. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a wacky work right there. They did her wrong. No wonder she fucking passed out. Garlic powder. Yeah, no, we're gonna put some garlic in there. Just straight up garlic. Onion, garlic, 1 bay leaf. And some rice. Okay. Ooh, I might use some of this chicken soup from when I made the pot pies because you just have it. It's condensed soup, so it's like super, not something you want to use in large amounts. Here's the rice. Let's get some garlic going. I'm a little disappointed that I won't be able to show y'all the food that I make, like the completed meal on stream. But that's the way things go sometimes. It smells fine. I thought it was smelling weird. No, it's not smelling weird. It's smelling garlicky as fuck. She sued afterwards and won? Yeah, I believe it. Did it get infected? Like, did she have to go to the doctor? Like, I could see 100% that being a problem and having to have it removed. And not, like, have the piercing removed, but, like, have her belly button removed. Because they can remove it. I got a laparoscopy done. And that's when they stick a camera in your belly button. And they just took, like, I had a little bit of like a baby belly button. They just took that shit. And I didn't know for years. Because, like, who's reaching into their belly button? I also need to get gas when I go to the gym. Alright. See if we can't get this onion sorted. Hey!
This is for you.
Oh! Fuck do you mean?
This is, uh-oh.
I literally just got one today! Oh my god. That's fucking funny.
We are forsaken.
Oh my god.
Cool. I think you're watching our cats.
I mean, this one's nicer, so.
I mean, I could also get you the Amazon.
Oh, no,
the
no,
turn back.
no. Yeah, this will be the backup because we had 2 and they're both gone, so. Bam. We're good. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the 14th. 13th, 14th? 14th, 15th?
11th, 14th?
11th to the 14th.
I don't remember.
I mean, you sent a message, so.
Yeah.
It's there.
It's in there?
Yeah.
It's in there?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty fucking wild, though.
Yeah! That's crazy. Y'all, my brother-in-law got me a kitchen scale. And I literally just bought one. This is the kitchen scale I got. This is the one he gave me. This is the nice one, so we'll probably use this one because this is the cheap one. Man, that's crazy. Oh, so she got it used, or she got it. A professional taking it out. A professional took it out. Goddamn. Of course, it got infected. Yeah, I believe it. Do I have a good cutting technique? Thank you. I try. Wow, I wasn't expecting my brother-in-law to come through. It's always nice to see him because like we're really similar, um, which is interesting because like Dig is like an extrovert. He's very extroverted. Where like he thrives on experiences where he is talking to people. He loves people. Well, like he's got social anxiety, so people aren't necessarily the thing he wants to be doing. He recharges by interacting with people. Hey, what's up, Ron? I'm making soup. But I am, and so is my brother-in-law, an introvert. And so I recharge by being by myself. I need to fucking be by myself. And sometimes it can feel a little bit disrespectful. Like I'll be a little blunt with it where I'm like, I am spent. I am exhausted from hanging out with you. I need time to myself. Which is just interesting because like you tend to seek out the people or people that are similar to the people that you grew up with. And that's definitely the case for Dig. Where like me and his brother are like the same nigga. Like it's kind of weird. Like this, we have really similar interests, like in horror and just being super contemplative. Yeah, we're the same nigga. Let's see. Twin telepathy. For real, alien. She even joked about it afterwards and said, it looks like you have an abyss any. Oh my God. And then an exposed outie. That's, oh my God. Well, she really thinks who the fuck she is? Me? You talk about me? I mean, I do be thinking about who I am. A lot. Like a lot. Maybe to the point where like it's not as productive. I won't say it's to my detriment because like I feel like checking in is always good. But I probably could be doing other things than checking in on whether or not I've changed, you know, like as far as my sensibilities go. Because like how often are those things changing? But I'm a little self-obsessed. I'm a little self-absorbed. I will be honest. But less in the way that I'm like overly self-important and more like how a scientist is obsessed with an experiment, a specimen. I like studying myself. And also I'm a scientist. That's what I went to school for. So it makes sense. It checks out. It tracks. Let's pop some onions in here. But yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this, but I need to go to my brother-in-law's house to watch his cats. And so I might do a live there. I'll just be there. Oh, the piercer. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, that sure did not know. God damn. Get it together. That's crazy. Alright, let's bump this up. Throw some carrots in this bitch. I got baby carrots because that's what Dig gets. Not a super fan of the skinny ass baby carrots. Like this is the thickest one here. Like, ooh. They're too skinny. They're usually not that sweet when they're skinny. kind of a bummer, kind of a buzzkill. Let's see what y'all are saying. You had to agree with your friend on that because it looks better with an innie rather than an outie? Okay. What kind of scientist? Environmental. I went to school for environmental science. And so and it's an umbrella for various things like hazmat, like hazbopper, waste disposal, but also epidemiology, so like the study of the distribution of disease, toxicology, the study of how toxicants will affect biology, and that's not just human biology, but like oftentimes that's what we're looking at. But toxicology also could apply to plants, like plant toxicology, animal toxicology, because some things at some concentrations might make one animal sick and another not. Just very much depends. Marine toxicology is a huge one. What else? Marine biology, air quality, water quality, hydrology, just like how water flows. A lot of chemistry. I took like 4 different chemistries. Organic chemistry, regular ass chemistry. You have to take regular chemistry before you take organic. But I started off as a nursing major. And so I am pretty adept at the human body. Like I know a lot more about the human body and how it functions than a lot of my peers when I switched my major from nursing to environmental science. And that's literally because I had to take like microbiology for nursing majors, which is different from microbiology just for biology kids. It's a lot more difficult. A lot more difficult. And then I had to take biology twice. And biology for nursing majors isn't as difficult. But the microbiology is. God damn, it's hard. What else? I think I like marine biology the most. Like the majority of my study was the effect of climate change on flora and fauna. Mostly flora. Mostly microflora. Mostly like bacteria and archaea. And I studied samples that came from the East Coast. Sapelo Island, I want to say, is where they went. I didn't go there. Where did you meet your husband? I met him on OkCupid. Met him on a dating site. You did music theory. Oh, that's so cool. Would you work as a programmer? I would suspect, yeah, you would. It'd be difficult to get work doing what you learn. Dropped off for a second. What was I saying? The effects of climate change on bacteria. So the first time, like my first internship / lab tech job was detecting the amount of Vibrio vulnificus, which is one of the main culprits for flesh-eating bacteria. So when people get sick and get flesh-eating bacteria, it's often Vibrio. And I think they're gram-negative. They're fucking mean. They are not nice. Yeah, Vibrio will fuck you up. And we're definitely seeing rising levels of cetaceans. Yeah. I'm sorry. So very sorry. They didn't do shit, but they are getting all the smoke. literally just sitting here vibing, and we're like, we'll have none of that. What was I saying? But yeah, you're definitely going to see more people afflicted with flesh-eating bacteria as time goes on, because not only is climate change like affecting the seasons, like how long it's hot during the year, it is also like geographically changing. And so hotter temperatures as you get closer or farther away from the equator. And so higher instances of bubonic plague. We weren't really seeing bubonic plague before, but now we are. It's fucking wild. And it doesn't help that, like, on the other side, because I be working with like the science behind it, but on the other side in public health, there's people that like refuse to vaccinate their children against measles. Measles is probably one of the most fucking diabolical viruses out there. It resets your immune system. Like, people don't think about that. Like, it fucks you up, and you pretty much become immunocompromised because it tricks your immune system into thinking like you're a baby again. It's bad. It's real bad. So people think like mumps and measles, they're just like chickenpox. They're not the same. And also, you don't want to have the fucking chickenpox. And to me, it's just crazy. The people that are like, yeah, no, you shouldn't get vaccinated. Those people were vaccinated. Like baby boomers? Y'all were vaccinated. What the fuck do you mean telling people you shouldn't get vaccinated? You are benefiting from herd immunity. The fuck? Having your kids fucking die for your stupid ass principles? It's fucked up. Let's get some parsley and some basil in here. Chives? No. I said I was going to put some mushrooms in here. We're putting mushrooms in here. Whoop. Always aware and feel the same. I appreciate it, because sometimes like, it can feel like I'm like standing on this fucking soapbox screaming into the void and nobody's listening. Thank you for being here. You sure as hell doesn't help that RFK, yeah, and Trump don't respect science, yeah. Does not help. Only hurts. Like, I remember seeing a post about this. I'm guessing it was a dude. I actually just assumed it was a dude. I actually don't know. This child that reached out to their mom and was like, "Yo, there's a measles outbreak out here. Am I immunized for measles? Because I'm starting to feel like not well. So I just want to check and, tick that off the list as like something that I know I'm not going to be able to get it because I've been vaccinated, right?" And the only response they get back, is just a frowny face. Like, bitch, you got measles. That's just for life. The people out here playing with their own bodies, with other people's bodies. Absolutely bonkers. All right, I said I was gonna leave at 4:30, but it's not. We're not. I lied. If you want to fight hunger and poverty, you should also think about climate change. Yeah, you should. People, yeah, no, they're all this shit is super fucking connected. Absolutely. Yeah, you can't address one thing without necessarily addressing literally everything else. And that's what I was trying to tell your boy that was in here earlier, spouting off nonsense. It just seems like the information that he has been acquainting himself with is very one-sided. And you have to have a holistic approach to, well, everything really, but especially social issues. Because the experience is very holistic. It's not like you live in a fucking vacuum or are able to put any situation in a vacuum. As easy and nice and fun and simple as it would be to make everything like super insular, you can't. Let's see what this is tasting like. I think I need to add, I'll put some more water in here. What else did I say I needed in here? A bay leaf, and I want to use some of the condensed soup that I used for the pot pies last week. Let's get this bay leaf. Where is she? There we go. I don't know exactly what bay leaves do, but you only need one. I mean, depending on your recipe, you don't need many. We're only using one today. Yeah, she be going hard. Don't know what the fuck a bay leaf is, but or I do know what it is, but I don't know what she does at all. I am not familiar with her work, but I be using them. Hey, beautiful. Greetings. Welcome to the show. I'm making soup, and I already made a salmon fillet. Crispy and delicious. What else could we put in this soup? I think I want to use some sage and a little bit of poultry seasoning, because that's always really good to make things like a little bit more chickeny and like taste like, ooh, tarragon. I'm throwing some tarragon in this bitch because it's so good. It's like homey. They're homey ass flavors. Not necessarily like all that. It's not earthy. It's just warm and cozy. Spoon. Oh, that smells really nice. Yeah, that's good. And I'm glad I didn't put too much salt in here, because we're going to salt it up with the condensed soup. Doing your shit right here. And also thicken it up, because Dig is more of a fan of thickness, as you can see. And so this is golden mushroom soup and cream mushroom with garlic. And they're both really good in the soup, or not in the soup, in the pot pie. So I feel like they're going to be good in the soup. All right. So I got my base going. I feel a lot more comfortable just leaving this sitting. If it's tasting how I want it to taste, to be honest. Do you have a favorite warm, cozy movie or book? I like fucked up shit. Cozy. Rockadoodle. Rockadoodle's a really good movie. And it's like a kid's movie. I'm trying to think, because I like fucked up shit. So like something cozy to me would be like Pan's Labyrinth, and I realized like that's not cozy. It's like kind of a horror movie, but it's cozy. It's cute. It's like a little storybook. That's nice. Okay. Haven't even put the chicken in. Yeah, that's gonna be, yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I really like Rockadoodle though. That's probably better because it's like a kid's movie. Go. What's up? Wish that camera angle was a little lower. Man, see, you don't want to see the business. You trying to see the business. Usually people like to see when I'm cooking something that when I'm cooking. Does it taste like food? Yes. Just a little bit. A hint of food. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I kind of do want it a little thicker. I might throw some cornstarch in here. To thicken her up. Because, like, having it just sit and, like, simmer, it's not going to get any thicker. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay. So I'm going to head out. I gotta go to the gym to meet Dig. And I'm thinking, that's really good. Hell yeah. Damn. Is that me? Cornstarch or cornstar? Yeah, I'm using cornstarch. What's the name of it? This is oh, I forgot the rice. I'm making chicken with rice soup. Holy shit. Thanks for reminding me, Go. You didn't even realize you did, but you did. Oops. Yeah, boy. Yeah, this is super thick. Like, as far as, like, the number of ingredients, there's a shit ton. So I'm hoping once I do a little bit of this cornstarch to thicken it, it'll be close enough to like a stew rather than like just straight up soup that Dig will like it because he doesn't really like soup. But I'm making some. Fuck you. Let's see. Someone ate your food? Oh my god. So are you plotting their untimely demise? If you go live later, you got some movie recommendations? Oh, listen. I probably won't go live later today. But you are welcome because I'm gonna make a post with the food that I made. So if you go to that post, like, or just go to any post because I'll see it regardless of where you post it. If you go to my community tab and just comment somewhere or comment on this video, because I definitely won't be live later on today, but I will probably be around tomorrow because I still need to braid my hair. Yeah, comment them. Yes. What kind of movies are they? Are they like cozy movies? Are they psychological thrillers? That's my favorite type of movie. And so I like the movie Seven. Let's see, Identity, The Cell. The Usual Suspects isn't necessarily a psychological thriller, but it's got a twist ending. It's really fucking good. What other movies do I really like? The Skeleton Key. anything where messed up stuff happens and the ending is sad. I love anguish. Martyrs, not really a psychological thriller, but the ending is so good. Lake Mungo? Mungo? Yeah, Lake Mungo is good. That's more horror. Ooh, the rice adds like some depth. Oh, bitch. This could use some green onion. Well, maybe some spinach too. See, I get too fucking carried away wanting to add more stuff. Let's not do too much. Let's not go crazy. Let's get my gigantic green onion. Not long for this world. Like Mungo's underrated. It is quite extraordinarily so. Like that scene, because I watched it just because it was said to have like a crazy scene in it, and I was like, where is it? Because it's kind of close to the end. It's pretty much the end. And when the scene started, I was like, oh shit, this is it. Oh, this is it. Oh my god, I'm feeling real uncomfortable with my existence as a human being right now. God damn. Absolutely worth it. And also the rest of the movie is good. Because it's like documentary style. But like in a way that's like convincingly like a documentary. What was the creamy white stuff? It's condensed soup. Mushroom soup. You're being silly. Let me use my kitchen shears for this. Because your boy is lazy. Or efficient. Let's say that. Alright, let's see if Dig has left his job. Because I do need to head out if he's left. Because it probably takes him between 20 and 30 minutes. He's going to shoot for 4:40. So that was 10 minutes ago. He's walking to his car. It's about 25 minutes. Alright. So yeah. It's not that time. I'm gonna need to head out, y'all. But here's dinner so far. And I'll put a picture up in the community tab. I do apologize because I won't be able to show y'all the final product on stream. Yeah, we're gonna leave. Ooh. Okay, I know what bay leaf tastes like now. I just put this shit in my mouth. I can understand why you only need a couple at a time. Let's see. The scene where the neighbor is seen hiding in the bedroom. Yeah, freaked you fuck. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was pretty crazy. Yeah, I got pretty freaked out. I wasn't expecting to get freaked out by it because I saw the scene. Like I watched a video about the scene and how spooky it was. And so when it happened, I was like, I know it's going to happen. I know what this is. And I still got freaked the fuck out. Because the movie is very immersive. That's I feel like because it feels like a documentary, it feels like real. But you also have to be good at suspending your disbelief. A little bit. And some people aren't. For some people, it's a little difficult. This is white pepper. White pepper goes fucking hard. It's a lot more potent than black pepper. Probably should put some black pepper in here too. Woo! Yeah. But I need to get some gas and I need to get the rolls. So, probably get on a roll. But I want this to be perfect before I leave, so I don't have to do additional shit when I get back home. Yeah. All right. We're good. Did I watch Sinners? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really like the movie. So here's dinner so far. We got chicken and rice soup for the soul. And we have a salmon fillet. We're not quite done yet, but we're well on our way to a delicious, nutrient-dense dinner. I need to get my shoes on and head the fuck out. Probably should have prepared all this stuff before, but preparation is not always my strong suit. All right. So now that I'm done with dinner for the most part, I'm going to have to leave y'all. But I do appreciate you guys joining me for the time that you were here. Always a joy. And always enlightening in ways that I don't always anticipate, which is always nice. Let me see if I can fit always in one more time. Always stay hydrated. Okay. I need my swimsuit and my towel. Excuse me. Okay, so I drink water and went down the wrong pipe. However, I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. It was nice talking to you. I'm crying a little bit. As soon as it was underrated, it sure was. But also, very popular. But still, underrated. But yeah, y'all be good. Stay beautiful. But above all else, be kind. I will see y'all on the other side. Whew.